Hello everyone. Today I will give my specific introduction to our baking oven R312. We all know that baking oven has become one of the most popular kitchen appliances in the world. And I promise that R312 can satisfy all of the imagination of kitchen life and make your kitchen life become more joyful. Okay, then I will begin my training from the appearance of it. We adopt perfect combination of tempered glass and stainless steel, so that you keep a nice visual appearance of it. And also, the door is made up of multi-layer glasses, and the middle layer is lowy glass, and it helps us to prevent the heat energy escaping from the cavity very efficiently. And also, the door provides with us a transparent window, so we can enjoy the baking process very easily. Here, the handle, it is specially designed for us, and the touch feeling of it is very comfortable. So above all, the overall appearance of R312 is not only considerate but also fashionable. Now let's do some deeper exploration of it. We open the door. Here the two special all-steel hinges help us to close and open the door more easily and flexibly. And this is door seal. On the two sides of the door seal, the number from 1 to 5 show us that there are 5 real layers. And both the inner bladder and ovenware are made of enamel. Enamel is heat-resisting, anti-corrosive, and durable. Now let's put our eyes on the ovenware. We can see that there are many holes on the ovenware, and the hot weight can go up and down from the hose, so that you keep an even circulation of heating energy. And this is wire rack. The rotating bake rod, and the turn bake holder. All of them are made up of stainless steel, so they are also heat resistant, and we can put food on them directly. And then let's turn to the shelves. Both the left shelf and the right shelf are made up of stainless steel, and they are removable. We just need to press it and we can take it off. And then we can clean the inner wall very easily. And again, we install it. Okay, after the introduction of the inner removable parts of it, let's come to the back part. On the surface of the film cover plate, we can see that we also use the same special material, the enamel. It can help us to absorb and clean the oil during the baking process. And also, the geometric holes on it can help us to spread the hot rate to every corner of the cavity. And besides, the fan behind it can drive a high-speed circulation of heating energy. Okay, after the introduction of the back part of the oven, let's come to the top part of the oven. When we come to the top part of the oven, I need to first introduce to you the heating system of it. The heating system of R312 is made up of multi-dimensional heating tubes. They are respectively distributed on the top, back, and bottom of the oven. And the top heating tube is also rotatable. We just need to rotate the top column, and then the heating tube can be turned down, so that we can easily clean the top part of the oven. And then we rotate it to install it again, so that with the help of the heating tubes, the food can be heated from all directions and the food can be more attractive and tender. Besides, here, the front cooling system can help us to dissipate the heat energy very efficiently, so that to protect the oven cabinet. Okay, now let's come to the key point of it, the control panel. This button is power button. We press and hold it. Now the oven is turned on, and all the indicator lights will be turned on. And this button is start and pause button. This is shade button. This button is light button. We tap it, the light will be turned off. we tap it again, light will be turned on again. And these two buttons are adjustment buttons. Here, this number shows us the peaking temperature, and this number tells us the peaking time. This time is the clock time. And just below these numbers, we can see that there are 8 pictures. And this picture shows us the peaking functions. The first function is repeating. We can use it for the food like corn or vegetables. And then the wheat baking. It is used for the food like fresh chips or sweet potatoes. And then the baking. It is commonly used. We can use it for the food like cupcake or cake. And then the fourth one is the fan baking. It is used for the food like sausage, chicken. And then the bottom baking, the top baking, and the strong grill. The strong grill can be used for the food like roast chicken, roast fish, or sausage. And the last function is expert baking function. When we use this baking function, we can accurately control the top temperature and bottom temperature independently. And later, I will give a specific introduction of expert baking function. When I talk here, maybe some of you may ask me, so how do we operate the display screen to bake food? Okay, then I will give a specific introduction of visual presentation. Now let's first turn it off. Let's begin our presentation. First, we turn it on again, press and hold it. At first, we tap the change button. Now, the temperature is blinking. We just use the adjustment buttons to reduce or increase the temperature. And again, the change button. The adjusting of the time is just the same as the adjusting of temperature. Also, we use the adjustment buttons to reduce the time or to increase the time. And after the temperature and the time has been selected, we tap the change button to the switch of the baking functions. Again, we use the adjustment buttons. For example, we choose fan baking. And then we tap the start button. Now the oven is working. At this time, if we want to use the rotating mode, we just need to press and hold the change button. Now you can see the rotating indicator light will be turned on. And if we want to cancel it, also the same operation. It is cancelled. Okay, then I will give my specific introduction to the expert baking function. We tap the sports button and switch to the expert baking function. Okay, then we tap the change button. It's time for us to adjust the top temperature of the oven, to reduce or to increase. And again, the change button, to adjust the bottom temperature of the oven, to reduce or to increase. And then we tap the change button to adjust the time, also use the adjustment button. After the temperature and the time and the function have been selected, again we tap the start button. Now the oven is working again. In order to make our kitchen life become more convenient, we also provide with a one-button menu. For the food like chicken, beef, biscuit, and bread. Once we choose one of them, the temperature and the time will be set automatically. For example, we choose the chicken, and the temperature and time will be set automatically. And we just need to tap the start button directly. Okay, now the oven is working. And this button is preset key. After the temperature, time, and function have been selected, we tap the preset key to adjust the hour time, to reduce or to increase. And again, the preset key to adjust the minute time, to reduce or to increase. And then we tap the start button. And when the clock time achieves to the setting time, the oven will begin working automatically. And this button is the screen lock button. We tap it, it can help us to prevent the misoperation of our children or other persons. To press and hold it to cancel it. Okay, the introduction about R312 is over. We can conclude that R312 can satisfy all of our baking requirements. So no matter what you want to bake, you can get the delicious food as you like. So welcome to choose R312 and as your kitchen assistant.